Ah, I want to hit the Town Hall upgrade button, but I don't know if I should. There are 5 specific things that we need to look at upgrading before we look at going to the next Town Hall level if we're strategic rushing, and all 5 of these are extremely important, so let's get into the numbers. Whether you are just wanting to strategic rush, or maybe you already have a rush base and you want to fix it, there are some very specific markers we need to look at in order to be comfortable moving on to the next Town Hall level. And whether you're at Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 15, these are the 5 things you need to make sure you have done before moving up. Number 5 is going to be your core defenses. Now, this is last on the list because it's not as important as the other 4, but still worth looking at. Focusing on defenses such as the Eagle, Scatter Shots, Inferno Towers gives you a competitive edge in CWL and Clan Wars, as those are the toughest defenses to go up against. Number 4 is going to be storages. Now, this is much more important at lower Town Hall levels for any time we get a rune of anything. A rune of anything? Is that some special new rune from Supercell? No, a rune of gold elixir or dark elixir. You want to be sure that you can utilize that rune to its fullest extent. Also, in order to upgrade the highest levels of troops and defenses at your Town Hall level, you'll have to have max storages in order to be able to store all that loot you need to upgrade. Now, if you buy the Gold Pass, then the 20% reduction in building and research time does help you upgrade stuff without having to necessarily upgrade storages. But again, getting all you can out of storages, especially in the beginning of your strategic rushing journey, is of paramount importance. Number 3 is going to be spells. Make sure you at least have the Rage and the Free spell maxed out before moving on, as those 2 spells come in most handy with all different types of troop combos. Another solid strategy is zapping defenses to open up parts of the base, so look at maxing out your lightning spell as well. The other spells really depend on your strategy choice, but do not upgrade to the next Town Hall without at least ensuring these 3 spells are max. Number 2 is going to be 1 ground army and 1 air army completely maxed. Now, the easiest air army anyone can max is E-Drags, as there are a minimal amount of levels and you can get them to max pretty quickly. But there's also Lalo and Dragons or even Hydra. If you're focusing on E-Drags, I would also focus on Loons to help pull those seeking air mines whenever you deploy the bulk of your army. As far as a ground army goes, different armies are stronger at different Town Halls, with Witches ruling the roost at Town Halls 9 through 11, and those same Witches can be carried into Town Halls 12 and 13 with Super Witches. There are also only 7 levels in total, so they can be upgraded pretty quickly. Now, with the regular Witch, you're going to need a tank, and Golems or Super Giants fit the bill pretty well. Now, Super Giants can't be used until Town Hall 12, so if you are strategic rushing early on, then I'd look at Golems to help with that tanking. Now, Town Hall 14 is kind of an awkward Town Hall, where Super Witches will still work on some bases, but are tougher to use. So if you find yourself at this point, then I personally would push through to Town Hall 15 so you can start using Root Riders. This troop is so strong that Supercell has had to nerf them 3 times, and they are the absolute strongest ground army in the game currently. And number 1 is, you guessed it, heroes. Be 100% focused on heroes, and that I would not go to the next Town Hall level until you have at least 1 hero close to max and are well on your way to max with the others. Now, the numbers can be played with a bit since the King and Queen have so many levels and can take the longest, but do not neglect this. Sure, hero potions can be used, but hero potions are not unlimited. and heroes will have to be upgraded eventually, and having them at higher levels during your strategic rushing journey will be the one thing that leads to ultimate success. So before you hit that Town Hall upgrade button, make sure that you look at your core defenses, have those leveled up, make sure your storages are maxed, make sure those specific spells are maxed with 1 max ground army, 1 max air army, and of course, most important, your heroes. This is a strategy that we have followed on my strategic rushing base, and we are going to Town Hall 16 in less than 11 months. If you're looking for more in-depth guides for each Town Hall level, we've made a lot of strategic rushing videos at each Town Hall level, and hopefully they're helpful to you. Make sure you like and share this video with anybody who's interested in strategic rushing and the most important things they need to get done before pushing that Town Hall upgrade button. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to watch more videos just like this. Until that next video, my name is TipDog20. I'll see you then.